Hello world, it is Wednesday, April 28th, 2021. It's kind of overcast this morning, but it's better weather than I originally read about before I went to bed because they were predicting some rain for this morning. But I think it's supposed to start raining this evening and overnight. Thursday is supposed to be a lot of rain, kind of a rainy day. So, typical. I guess it's still April, so April showers. Let's hope it brings more May flowers. The devotion for today is entitled Thank You by Donna Shaper. Donna bases the devotion upon 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 11. Therefore encourage one another and build up each other, as indeed you are doing. And she writes, what you do matters. It may be hard to know that in the middle of any given day or meeting or moment. You may leave more than one task unfinished, more than one email waiting for response, more than one goal unaccomplished. Most people do, including the greatest multitaskers among us. To do is to leave some things undone. Sometimes it appears we are all interims, no matter what task we are doing or what title we have. We all walk a great path, with our steps mattering to the greater march of humanity. We can learn how to thank ourselves in unfinished ways for the greatest unfinished of our lives. My friend practices random acts of guerrilla compassion. She may overtip the lunch waiter, or give her mother's caretaker a restaurant gift card, or clean up an entire picnic area. Her creative acts of appreciation and recognition say a lot about what she might have liked for herself. Just a little nod to remembering that what we do matters is often enough to take us to the next step on the long path. When we are thanked, we go on to thank others. Blessings multiply into happy endings. Ingratitudes multiply into messes. How to get the appreciation we ourselves want? Appreciate others. How to get the encouragement we ourselves want? Encourage others. The golden rule is truly golden and has many applications. Once we know that what we do matters, we go on to help others recognize the same. And Donna's prayer. God of compassion and appreciation, remind us that Thanksgiving doesn't need to be kept to the month of November. Amen. I often like Donna's devotionals, and this one brings up, I think, some really good points. That if you want to be thanked, or if you want people to thank you for things, thank people for things. You don't do it in the sense of expecting a reward, but you create an aura around you. If you have an attitude of gratitude, that kind of spills over into other people, and people begin to appreciate it. And sometimes I think the simplest thing you do may make a huge difference in someone's life without you ever really even realizing it. Someone may be having a day that you can't even imagine, and just a kind word or a kind act can completely change their outlook for that day. I guess I'm trying to think, is it Gandhi, I think, who said, be the change that you wish to see in the world? And I think that's true. Our own attitude, what we bring into the world, is sometimes what we get out of the world. Our own attitude looking in is what we find. So, as I often say, we find what we look for. So look for the good things. And maybe you'll be surprised someday too. And I think that's part of kingdom living, God's kingdom living, is just continuing to do the work of making this world a better place, knowing that the work is never over and it will be undone when we're gone, but it will still be ongoing. And we never know the impact of what we do today, what it will have for generations to come. So act in that regard. Be positive. Try to do good. Be thankful. Hope you have a good day. I will talk to you again tomorrow. And bring an umbrella if you go out today, because I'm pretty sure it's going to be raining later this afternoon or early evening.